Hello, Bitwig certified end user and professional DJ, Vic Vapor with you, and welcome to my Bitwig Studio 2.3 course. Before we get started, I just want to say if it's the first time you're visiting the Martini Lounge channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and click on the little bell, and we'll see you inside.
All right, welcome back. DJ Vic Vapor with you, Bitwig Studio 2.3. And now that we've got a good overview and a good idea of how the interface and some of the panels work and kind of navigating our way around, I want to talk about bringing in an audio clip. So there's a couple ways I can do that. I could drag an audio clip into the timeline here on the arrange view, and I could set a loop brace, and we could just have it loop over and over. But I really don't want to do that. What I want to do is bring it in and set it up as a clip. So what clips do, clips are basically like small containers that hold audio events and MIDI events. So let's focus on audio events. One of the ways we can do that and still continue to see our arrange view, of course, is to hit this little symbol right here with all these squares. I select that, and now I've got clip views and timeline arrange views all together here. Now if I wanted to see more, I could simply drag and move this guy here. Click, hold, and drag. So we're not going to, this is an instrument track. It houses MIDI clips and MIDI information. We're not going to be focusing on that. We're going to be focusing on audio. So we're talking about bringing an audio clip over and setting it up right here. So one of the ways we can do that is to come over here and select this little folder here, and it's going to open up our browser panel. Now within our browser panel, we've got all these different areas, of course. So what we're going to do is select this one that kind of looks like a kick drum wave or a wave, and it says samples when you hover over it. We're going to select that, and now we have access to all of our various sounds and packages that we talked about that you can download and install once you have Bitwig 2.3 up and running. So I am going to go under the beatport sounds. So if I'm in there, if I'm in this category or in this area and I want to expose more information for each of these, I just select the little triangle button and it opens additional, subfolders within that category. So that's the way to navigate through there. So you just want to, I'm going to go to beatport sounds and then beatport sounds loops, and then right now what you can see is because I only have beatport sounds, the overall category selected, down below we've just got the entire catalog of that category, everything they have to offer, and it's not really extremely well organized, maybe slightly alphabetized, but still if you're searching through here it could be a little daunting if there's a lot of information and material to go through. And one of the things you can do also is hover over this, click, hold, drag, and then you can move this guy up and down if you need a little bit more real estate within what you're searching for. So that's customizable and flexible to move. But what I was wanting to point out is I have beatport sound selected, and then I opened up the subcategories. Now if I select one of these folders, now I'm only seeing what is available within that folder. And also over to the right here, you see exactly how many pieces of audio event or pieces of information exist within those folders. It gives you the exact number that's located there. So let's move this guy down a little bit. Now we've got beatport sounds, subfolder, dirty breaks, and now we see our different loop options or audio event options. So as I hover over this, you can see the arrow key following my mouse. And what that's going to allow me to do is actually select it and play whatever one I'm next to as a quick preview. And then there's, once you hit play, it turns into a stop button, so if I hit it again it stops. You can also see down below the actual loop or audio event right here displayed in a waveform for us, and there's a play button to the right of it as well, and a stop button. And you may notice these little guys here. One is like a pointer tool with a speaker, and another one is a note. So if I was to just go up here and hit play and stop, we can hear it just fine. But if I'm just to click, like say over here on the file itself, nothing's happening. I'm just highlighting it. It's still waiting for me to actually tell it to play via the play button. But if I go down here, select this pointer tool in the speaker, highlight it, now I can simply select anywhere on that file just like that, and it begins playing. Additionally, if I was here, once that's set up this way, and you highlight the first one, you can just simply scroll up and down with your arrow keys on your keyboard. So a quick way to audition a bunch of sounds if they're one-shots or something like that. Now, these loops are actually playing back at their own tempo that's identified here as 133, 132, but our project tempo may be a little slower or a little faster depending on where we have it set. So if we were to drag one of those over and start playing it, it might sound a little different than what we heard it when we auditioned it. So one of the ways to get it to play within the project tempo is this guy here, the little music note. So if we select that, now these are always going to be auditioned in the same tempo as the project tempo. So now if I actually want to take it and insert it into a clip in the audio channel, I just simply click. I'm going to turn these guys off for a second. So I simply click, hold, drag, and take it to the clip that I want and release. And now we have it available in our clip and it is ready to play. I can simply hit the play button right here. And then there's a stop button, a square button here within our channel in our clip. Now, if I wanted to see more detailed information about this specific clip, let me stop that guy. I can simply double click, and now it's available down below where I can drag this up and take a closer detailed look at the actual wave and audio events down here, waveforms and audio events down here. Also, don't forget that we learned earlier a keyboard shortcut for this, since we're in editor, is the letter E. So if we have an event or a clip or something selected, just hit the letter E and it'll open up that information for us down here as well. So let's go ahead and move on to our next video and see what else we can explore and learn.